Good day, everybody. It's Peter from Chevettes of Canadian North. You can find me on Facebook, Chevettes of Canadian North, and you can find me also on the YouTube channel, Chevettes of Canadian North. Lots of stuff, lots of helpful ideas and helpful videos to go through, hands-on how to fix things. Here to help you. Well, good day. Chevettes of the Canadian North here. It's been a while since we made any videos here. Been really busy with other stuff and life getting in the way. So it's that time of year, and it's heater controls and what you can do to fix and what parts you might need to fix yours and what the differences are. So we'll start with the 79. 79 is pretty, 76, 79 is pretty plain. Not a lot of markings like the later ones. You can use some model paints, and you can touch these letters all up and highlight everything. So one of the biggest problems I found was the right side here is always breaking off, as we got a bunch of them over here. You can see the little tin hat that goes on the little stud. So every one of these breaks off, and it pulls on one of these cables here. I'm gonna back up here. So that's a short inside for your defrost blend type movement, the top arm. So yeah, these are pretty straightforward. The parts that interchange are the face plates, but the markings are different. Between 76 and 79, all of these backings are all the same. And what you're going to want to do is take a heat gun, and you want to pull back this little tab here, and then it will release this clip that's in there, as pushed in. So you want to really warm that up, because you're going to break that piece off. It's got a little stud that pops into that hole there. And then again, it just has a little metal tin hat that presses on, press nut, whatever these things are called. Just keeps that cable in place. So a lot of times you're gonna find your face plates are all broken. Sometimes these ears are cracked or something a little bit, but that's not too bad as long as it keeps it in place. Like this one here is half missing. So another big problem I find, well, not so much a big problem, but the cold and hot arm, which is the lower one, breaking off. These are all cold and hot arms, and they all use this clip that sandwiches the arm in here, top and bottom, to hold the assembly together. So those were only 76 to 85. They use these, and this is the front face plate that this bracket mounts into. So they changed this up in 86 to 87 to different brackets. That's thinner, has a little flat edge. These ones had a little raised edge. Okay, so yeah, lots of different variables of braking here. Put these together. So your common is your arm on your blend control. Common is your cover being broken. 80 to 85 are all the same. The only difference is the markings on the front face cover. They use the same parts as a 76 to 79. Then the change comes in 86, and the change is the body itself. Let me see if I had another one in my parts box. I thought I had one set aside here. Oh yeah, here it is. I got moved over. So the 86 uses a completely different, here I'll put them side by side. I'll flip them the right way up. The 86 is when the change came in. They went to the metal arm, and the body is filled, whereas this one here is open. And the reason they did that is they added another track underneath here, and they got a straight pin for your press nut and your cable to go on. Basically that, and then they put a press nut on top to keep that in place. So yes, 86 has a straight pin for the cable. 87 is when they changed again to, let's see, I'll flip an 86 over. Same top arm, same body, and they changed it to a hook here for the, again, for the cable here, just to, for the cable to go in and mount instead of the little press nut. And one other problem I encountered was strain on the hot and cold cable, where it ends up bending the arm like that. And this is a 86 cable end. Well, 1979 to 1985 uses this style, and then the 86 here, this cable, that's in the firewall mount, that little rubber, has this end here. It's a little coil. The coil again just goes into that tab on there, and then it hooks in. What you're going to want to do with these cables that are on the heater box, you're going to want to take that screw off, and you want to shoot some lube down inside here, because this is just it's plastic and steel cable wire. This one here is seizing up already. Better yet, take them out and blow them all out with air. Throw some WD-40, some thin solvent in there, clean them all out, because they probably attract dirt and grit over the years, and they start seizing up. And when they seize up, then your hot and cold arm ends up breaking off if there's not smooth movement of that wire. Alright, so hopefully this helps you guys to fix your heater controls. Forgot one more thing here. Of course, the AC, here we are, AC model. They came in some of the Corvettes. Not sure what year it was exactly, but faceplate is only different by the markings. They use the same hot and cold arm as the rest. They use the 76 to 85 clip that binds the top two parts together for a hinge. And of course, this one here is missing the vacuum top section, so it's got a switch in there, rotate it. All right, there you go. Cheers, everybody.